Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Congressman Tom Rooney coming to you from Washington, D.C. to give you an update as to what happened in this, our first week in the 115th Congress. But first, on a personal note, I want to thank all of you that supported me for this, my fifth term. We received the most amounts of votes we ever received for District 17. Both the House and the Senate hit the ground running for the first full week of work. First and foremost, the House passed a bill that I was extremely proud to co-sponsor that defends the United States' important relationship with Israel. For the last 44 years, the U.S. vetoed every one-sided anti-Israel resolution proposed before the UN. In December, the Obama administration broke this long-standing commitment and allowed a detrimental anti-Israel resolution to pass the Security Council. Israel is our greatest ally in the Middle East and in the fight against global terrorism. Our bill calls on the UN to repeal the resolution, and it rejects President Obama's reckless support of the Palestinians' attempt to block peace and their refusal to recognize Israel's right to exist. Also this week, the House passed the Regulatory Accountability Act of 2017. This bill will eliminate unneeded Washington red tape, which gets in the way of hardworking Americans. The bill will promote jobs, innovation, and economic growth. Small business owners should not have to jump through the government's hoops in order to do their jobs and provide jobs for other people and to grow their business. I can't tell you how many people have told me that they wanted to start a new business or grow their existing business, but didn't because of how hard the government makes it. This bill will ensure that all necessary government agencies are running efficiently and that all regulations put in place serve a legitimate purpose. Also this week, I reintroduced the Preventing Crimes Against Veterans Act with my friend from Florida, Ted Deutsch, which passed the House last year, as you remember, but did not pass the Senate. So that's why we're reintroducing it in the 115th Congress. Because financial predators continue to target our nation's veterans in an attempt to cheat them out of their hard-earned VA benefits. And as it stands right now, it is illegal for anyone who is not an approved agent to charge a veteran a fee for helping them with their VA claim. However, there are no legal ramifications for breaking this law, so our bill will change that. If implemented, this bill would levy a heavy fine, imprisonment of up to 5 years or both on anyone who chooses to defraud our veterans. Nothing is more important to me than protecting our heroes, especially from scumbags who actively seek to defraud them. And finally this week, the House completed the important task of determining committee assignments for the next 2 years. I'm honored to once again serve on the Appropriations Committee, where I can continue to appropriate your hard-earned tax dollars into actual results and good government, especially with regard to agriculture and Veterans Affairs. I will also continue my service on the Intelligence Committee. With constant growing global tensions and the ever-present threat of terrorism, I am humbled at the opportunity to implement legislation that will keep all of you and your families safe. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this message and to hear about what Congress is doing right now. I hope that you and your family have a great weekend, and go Steelers.